So feature problem this week comes from Donny Footweak, who's a Londoner, I think, and he's got this nice little letter or email he sent me in an email, because that's what they do over in London, isn't it? So, hi guys, Donny Footweak here. Basically, I'm going on this second date with this girl on Valentine's Day, but to be honest, I'm not that wild on her. I had thought I might as well go on a second date, because I paid for the first one, and she said she would pay for the second one, so I'm not going to turn it down. But yeah, bottom line is, I'm not really feeling it with her, but I think she actually really likes me. So, come on guys, why don't you give us some advice? Regards, Donny.
Right, okay. Good, interesting situation.
So yeah, pretty weird. Not weird, actually. Pretty normal. Actually, quite common.
Actually, quite boring. Yeah, really boring.
Yeah, very boring, but we'll make it fun. Dates. So I've been a bit of a Lothario over the years, and I've gone on my fair share of excursions with a woman.
Go on then. Worst date and best date, just briefly.
Best date, I have to say, we went to Madame Two Swords.
Oh yeah,
we went there.
The Waxworks.
Yeah, we went there. It was our first date, so it was a bit of a
risky move. First date, I think.
Yeah, this was an old one as well. This was when I was sort of 24, I think. I went there with her. Yeah. I lived in London for like 2 weeks, I think, and this was the only date I had there. So I went Madame Two Swords, and it was good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. She sort of was a bit. I don't think she was really into it, but she did get into it actually at the end. Really, we went on that little roller coaster thing where you go round and see all the people and stuff, and she liked that. She didn't speak any English though, so she wasn't able to understand most of it.
So was that your best date or your worst date, Barrett?
Best date.
Oh, that was your best
content
date.
Of the day. Worst date was. I think that was with my long-term girlfriend at the time called. Well, I'm not going to say her name, but we'll call her X, right?
Yeah.
So it was like she was a long-term girlfriend, and we went to the cinema to watch Hereditary.
Yeah, scary movie, that one.
Well, that's the thing, really, is that I had to leave halfway through because I realised that I forgot I had a appointment with somebody. And it got to a point where literally I just had to go and see them. So that's because I was scared or anything.
That's unfortunate, really. You missed a good film there.
Well, X did say it was good, so.
Well, we'll have to watch it then. You come round, we'll watch it.
No, it's all right. I've seen enough, really. I know what happens at the end. You know what happens. You know when you know those films when you just like. You kind of get the gist of it, and you know what's going to happen.
Oh well, if you liked what you saw, I've got plenty of other scary films you can watch then.
No, it's all right. It's cool.
Go on then. Ask me. I'll give you a very brief.
Yeah, go on. You tell me.
Worst date.
Yeah.
She drove drunk.
Right.
And I had to park the car.
Okay.
And then someone spewed up all over the floor. Best date.
Hang on. How many people were on that date?
Well, I didn't want to just call her out on it, but it was obviously her that spewed as well.
Oh, right. So because you went, she drove drunk, I took the wheel, and then someone else.
Yeah, I know. I should have just said it was her.
So. Right. So there was 2 people, but somebody else was her.
Yeah.
I just want that clear.
Yeah. It wasn't a three-er.
Right.
Best date.
Yeah.
We went to the Derby Chimney Museum.
Oh.
And honestly, I've never met anyone so passionate about chimneys.
Okay, great.
You know when someone's that passionate about something, like it doesn't actually matter what it is, you're just really attracted to them.
Yeah.
It was a case of that. Unfortunately, at the end of the date, she said she didn't want to see me again, but it was still the best date because I didn't know that at the time.
Okay, well, great. Yeah, I mean, chimneys might be her thing, and good for her. Advice is our thing. Did you get across how passionate you were about advice to her?
I took it a bit too far.
Oh, okay.
I started sort of advising her too much, like the whole day like on the day and stuff.
Right. I can see why that might have gone bad. Anyway, so there you go, Donny. We're on good grounds with you. If best date, worst dates. So with this one, let's advise what's going to happen. So it looks like he hasn't made it clear where he's going, but it looks like they're going to a restaurant.
Yeah.
So free meals. That's good.
Then you're even, aren't you? You always want to be even. So
why don't we go down your route then, John? Why don't we...
What, drive there?
No. What about if we do a thing where I'm going to advise, be overly passionate about the food, right?
Right.
Because in my experience, if you're overly passionate about something to an extent where it freaks out the other person, they don't want to see another date with you.
Is your experience hearing about my experience?
No, it's actually quite similar. It's just another date I had was, I was really into sort of like Arnold Schwarzenegger films at the time, and I just couldn't stop talking about Arnie.
Right.
So so that type of thing, like, so find something that you're really passionate about. It doesn't have to be the food, but the food was just there because it's there in front of you.
That might be quite easy, mightn't it? Because otherwise he's going to have to come up with a whole interest. He could just do it about what's in front of him at the restaurant.
Yeah. So the thing is with this is that you need to sort of get her to fall out of sort of crush with you.
Yeah.
On the second date. So you need to kind of be not incredibly horrible, but just enough sort of weird stuff to sort of go, he might not be for me. So in that case, sort of, go there, maybe wear a shirt you haven't washed, Maybe wear a shirt you haven't washed, maybe with like a couple of shirts of buttons undone. Hopefully you're not very fit. If you are fit, more buttons up. Maybe wear some trousers without a belt, untucked, and wear one sock over the bottom of your trousers. Like golfers. Yeah. Just wear one of them though, okay? And wear some trainers as well.
Yeah,
scraggly ones if you have some. So just to make sure you're not sort of really that bothered. So then go to this restaurant, get the cheapest thing on the menu. Even though I know it's free, but just get the cheapest thing. So get the thing you want to eat. Don't get the thing she wants to eat, and then get the thing you want to eat, guzzle it down, table manners out the window, swap your hands and forks over, your knives and forks over with your hands. Get some beer, and basically just talk about food so much that she gets a bit sort of weirded out with you. What do you think about that, John?
I think that's great. I will just add a few things.
Yeah.
So you're doing this because you're making her believe it's her decision to kind of call things off, I guess.
Yeah.
And another thing you could do, if you want to take it to the next level, the next level of sort of getting rid of her, see if you can convince her to order something that she knows she doesn't like.
Yeah, that's another good thing.
Because it'll be like, because you'll seem...
adventurous, won't you?
Yeah, you can make it seem nice. You can be like, oh no, it sounds like you just haven't had good oysters. If you had good ones, you'd really like them. So you kind of convince her to get them, and when she doesn't get them, she can't be mad at you because that would be rude. But inside, she'll like really resent you.
Well, that's the thing. It can be both ways. Like, if she's got an oyster allergy, you can just be like, just go for the oysters. Just go for the oysters. It's okay. It's okay. Good oysters don't give you the allergic reaction. Just keep on doing that, and she'll get annoyed with you if you do that. So that's another way to do it. So what do you think, John? Do you think that's a good plan?
I think that will all work a treat.
Right. The only thing I would say, right, and this is a big warning, is the thing you should not do is treat this like a normal date. Be nice and civil, then like walk her home or something. Don't walk her home. Don't take her to the bus stop or anything like that. And just don't hang on for a third date. And also, don't break it hard for her. Don't like be madly over the top with the rejection because it'll hurt.
I think that's great advice, Barrett.
Yeah.
So I think that's problem solved. What do you think?
Yeah, problem solved, I think. Let us know how it goes, or how bad it goes, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bye.